I recently remodeled my kitchen, which includes a new range top, new dishwasher, new countertops, which are Taj Mahal quartzite, new sinks, and also new faucets. And today I'd like to do a review on the Brizo Odin SmartTouch semi-professional faucet. Here's the Brizo Odin SmartTouch semi-professional faucet. The reason it's called a semi-professional faucet is that it's designed in core features like the tall height, the coiled spring, and the pull-down sprayer are directly inspired by heavy-duty commercial kitchens. However, the term semi infers that this is made for a residential home. Before I review the faucet, I'd like to discuss the other collection besides Odin that I considered buying, and that is the popular Lights collection. Here we have the Odin faucet that I did buy, which is considered a balanced Scandinavian aesthetic according to Brizo, which they say is a balance between simplicity and complexity. I ended up buying the Brilliance stainless finish, which is similar to brushed nickel. So I'm going to zoom in here and we'll take a look, and you can see that the wand is fairly simple and also the handle is very simple, and I really like that. Now I'd like to show you a faucet from the Lights collection, and here we see that it has a industrial handle, and the wand has a diamond pattern, which is very beautiful. I think this is a very, very beautiful faucet. And then their other faucet in the Lights collection is right here. And this has a knurled lever, and it has a diamond patterned wand. So I was really torn between the Lights and the Odin collection, but I ended up going with the Odin because of its simplicity. If you're not aware, Brizo is made by Delta, one of the biggest faucet companies in the world, and Brizo's their higher end collection. Here I have the Odin water dispensers hooked to my RO system, and here we have our semi-professional faucet, and then here we have a soap dispenser. Hey, you're pretty smart if you notice I don't have an air gap here, as I do have a dishwasher next to the sink, and I should have an air gap, at least in the state of California. But when I did the remodel, I didn't want too many different items here at the sink, so I decided to put this soap dispenser here instead of the air gap. In some states, you're not required to have an air gap, but you're required to have a loop, which is where the tubing from the dishwasher to the sink loops up high so that water in your sink cannot go back to your dishwasher. So I went ahead and did this loop system for now, and if I ever sell the house, I'll pull this out and put in an air gap. Now I'm going to demonstrate how the faucet works. It's like any normal faucet. You turn it on, off, right here. Hot water, cold water. See, the blue light tells you it's cold, on, off. Now if you leave it on and you touch this, now you're in the on-off mode with the touch. And anywhere you touch it, turns on and off. Now if you touch it here, it does not turn on and off because this has a piece of plastic, so no effect. But here, on and off. Now one thing I like about this is you turn it on and you grab it, it doesn't turn it off. It only turns it off if you touch it momentarily. So look, I can take it out of here, move it around, clean the sink, put it back, and then touch it and it turns off. Works really, really well. When you're using the SmartTouch to turn the water on and off, you're going to adjust the flow like you would any faucet. And let's say we want a real low flow, put it there. Again, we can turn it off, turn it back on, just like any faucet. I see two advantages of this touch faucet. One is it's just quick. You touch it, wash your fork, boom, you're done. So quick, saving me time. The other advantage is when you do something here with your hand, you tend to get water on it. And if you're going to go back and turn this thing off with your hand, you're going to drip water here. And if you have some nice quartzite granite, you really don't want to be dripping water here all the time. My previous granite actually had dulled here from so much water being dripped on this area. So with this faucet, basically you're never going to get water here. Works like a charm. They call this the wand, and it works really well. It has a magnet that holds it in, and it's very easy to use. I think easier to use than a pull down wand. So let's turn the water on. Go ahead and just pull it off with one hand. Rinse. I'll show you the other spray right there. Put it back, turn it off. Works great. Power for this faucet comes from either a battery pack that goes under the sink or an adapter that you can plug into a 120 volt outlet. I was able to run an outlet under here, and so mine is plugged into the outlet, so I don't need to use the battery pack. I'm going to show you how the color changes with water temperature. We'll turn the water on. Nice and blue. Turn it to hot. And yeah, we are very hot. Very hot. Nice and red. Turn it back to cold. And it turns back to blue. Works really well. Another cool feature of this faucet is that if you leave it on and walk away, it will automatically turn the faucet off after 4 minutes. And that's actually happened to me a few times. This is a Brizo Odin pull-down prep bar faucet that matches a semi-professional. It's also a SmartTouch faucet, and I thought I'd demonstrate how it works. Pretty much like the other faucet. And then we have a couple different flows here. And the pull-down works real well. Real well. And I think this faucet also looks very, very beautiful. Hey Janine, what do you think of our new faucet?
It's spectacular. It makes me feel like I should be washing truffles instead of last night's takeout container.
Are you glad we bought it?
Absolutely. It's far exceeded our expectations.
Thanks, Janine. Summing up my review of the Brizo Odin SmartTouch semi-professional faucet. It's sleek, it's architectural, and if you ever wish your kitchen felt less like a work zone and more like a high-end design showroom, then this is the one you need to see. This faucet cost me about $1,000, and I did a ton of research before I bought it. And after using it now for a good while, it's the best faucet I've ever owned. And I believe it's one of the best faucets made today. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section. Thanks.